Hello folks, sorry about that. I tried to schedule a live stream and it didn't work the first time, so bear with me to see if I can actually get it up on my phone here so we can read any comments anybody may have. I have no idea why it wouldn't start. I scheduled the live stream and I went in, I waited, when it came time to do it, hit the button and it just got the spinny circle of death. So anyway, who have we got? One watching. Whoever's watching, if you say hi, let me see if I, let me see if I can see the comments coming through here. Well, I've got the hiccups, that's the dinner coming up here. Anyway, as per title, as you can see, I have here a set of Powerfoams to do away with the foams inside the tires of the Axial SCX6. It's a known issue that the stock foams that come with these things are just absolutely no use for side hilling at all. Once you're going down a hill and you turn on full lock, the foam just folds in on itself, and inevitably it causes the truck to either handle really poorly or actually roll over. So these things couldn't have come at a better time, as we are actually heading on our annual mountain RC crawl up the Mourne Mountains tomorrow. So it's an early start. If I can, I'll go live for a short time and let you guys see what's happening, and all being well, if I get footage, I'll update a video later on in the week. I think there could be anywhere between 6 and 10 of us going with a multitude of different rigs, probably FTXs, elements, Axials, just the usual stuff. But yeah, stay tuned and see if I can actually make it to the top of the mountain. I've done one before. I took that Gladiator there and made it up to the top of Northern Ireland's highest mountain, which was Slieve Binion. Tomorrow we're going to a place called Slieve Dome. Never been there, don't know what it's like, don't know how bad it is, but taking the big 6 and a lot of batteries, and we'll see how it performs. So anyway, let's get to it. With a couple of people watching, so I'm sure I'll not have many people on live, but maybe I'll be watching this later at a later date. So right, let's I wonder, can I change this, unsqueak this seat? It's terrible squeaking. What I'll do is I'll set these to one side. We'll have white for the front and blue for the rear. So we'll set these to one side here, and we'll start off by getting the wheel pulled off. Let's sort this chair out. It's squeaking like blazes here. See if we can get a bit of oil onto this thing. See if that'll stop the squeak. Oh, what about that? That's better, isn't it? Yeah, you may or may not be able to see, but these foams here, once you go around a corner, they just literally fold in on themselves. There's just nothing to them at all. So I'll start with one. Here we've got Steve. Hello, Steve. How's things? Everything all right with you? If you fancy joining us tomorrow, make your way up to Spelgadam direction and you can join in with the crawlers. Hello Matthew, how's things with you? I hope everything's alright. Right, anyway, we'll start off with the front. We'll get these pulled off. Hopefully this will not be a long video tonight. I just want to swap the foams and then I go ahead and get everything else ready. Hopefully not take us too long to get the wheels off with my trusty Milwaukee. I will set the car to one side so you can see what I'm doing. Once you get this wheel off here, say 2 minutes we'll have this off. This is one of the modifications I've wanted to do for a very long time. As you know, I've started to do modifications to this. We have fitted the Hyrax tires, which made a huge difference over the stock tires. These are just so sticky. We fitted some trail shock mounts to stiffen up the front end, and we also fitted an AGF, I think it's a 120 kilo steering servo as well, so we'll have plenty of steering. We've strengthened up the front end, and hopefully these new foams will make a huge difference. You were racing at Ulster Model Car Club. Oh man, I forgot it was on. I meant to go to that. Oh, somebody should have reminded me. I can't remember all of these things. So anyway, look, let's set this down for a second. And you can see exactly what I'm doing. We'll get off some of the crud from the last time I was out. I just hoovered this place earlier too. I'm going to have to do it again. That seat's still squeaking. Bear with me. You know, drop oil onto this thing here. Nothing like running repairs when you're live, huh? Bound to help now, surely. No, still no different. Right, and this is a front wheel, so we're going with the white design, and the beauty about these, supposedly, you've still got the squish of an ordinary foam, but when it comes to side, they just don't squish at all, compared to this, which just literally just folds over. So this thing must be full of water. It feels like quite a weight. I'm going to have to remember next time to swap my seat for one that's not as creaky. I have no idea why that's creaking so much. So who else is on there? What are you at today, Steve? If you're still there, did you go and do any RCing today? I'm hoping these things are as handy to fit as the Axial foams. As I say, never fitted 3D printed foams before, so we'll see how it gets on. Oh, and hey, what do you think of my Ford Transit that we started painting on last week's live? Think it turned out pretty well, do you not? If you haven't seen it, go and watch it drifting around Raceway Drift. It was some crack. I have to say that little drift car just there would be my favourite RC at the moment. You put big bore shocks on, and you're 17th in the mini championship with 175 points. That's well done, brilliant. On what RC car did you put the big bore shocks on? You can see I've added a wrap of lead around this. That's quite heavy, just to give it a bit of extra weight. And these are standard foams. Well, actually these are Proline foams. As you can see, there's literally nothing to them. You push this to the side, it just folds. When you push this to the side, and literally nothing happens. So hopefully these will make a big difference, and hopefully they go in handily. I'm assuming you'll big bore shocks in the drift car going on Wednesday. All being well, yes, I can't wait. I'm hoping that you just fold these up just like regular foams, and they should pop in. If these are any good, I will get them there. I think I'll put them in all of the rigs. So hoping once this is in, this should just pop out. That's the theory anyway. Yep, and there we have it. Just like that. That's the 3D printed foam fitted. And just as with the ordinary foams, a bit of a squeeze and get the center ring in. And that's in without too much hassle. Just make sure everything's centralized and just add the rings. I think what I'll do is the bead lock's a bit dirty. I'll give her a bit of a wipe. Get any crap off it, make sure it doesn't, we don't want this popping off halfway up the mountain tomorrow. And give these a bit of a wipe. Next race day is Sunday or Saturday the 20th. It's not on a Sunday, is it, surely? I thought they were usually Saturday. Oh, I could be wrong, what would I know? Right, and this should be just a simple case of popping one locking ring in one side, flip it over, line up the holes. Actually I should have done it that way, right? Line up the holes and screw it together, and that's one side done. Make sure the bead sits nicely. Screw holes lining up and just fire these in. It's definitely Sunday, okay. Well, I'll have to try and get to that if I'm not on call. I don't mind buzzing these in so far with that, but I will check them behind, as with anything, or get into plastic. We have I've got a honcho body coming for this thing. I'm looking forward to getting that on. It's just, the bead just doesn't look perfect in there. Looking forward to getting the honcho body put on. What to do today, to be honest, very little. Just tidied up out here. Charged a few batteries to get ready for tomorrow, and edited a video which is just rendering the HD version of our antics last week when we were out at Bow Hill Forest. It'll be available, I think, 2 o'clock tomorrow. That one comes out, so if you're not doing anything tomorrow at 2 o'clock, go on to YouTube, onto my channel, and you'll see what we got up to last weekend. And then during the week, you'll see the drift video with that, and we had a very special young cameraman giving us a hand. We had young Pete giving me a hand filming, so you'll get to see him. Yes, the new body, Steve, needs painted. As far as I'm aware, it comes clear. So I don't know whether to go red, orange, or go yellow, something totally different. I haven't a clue what to do, but we'll figure that out whenever the time comes. I did see the red's quite nice in it, but I don't know, we'll see. Any ideas for colours? Have you seen the honcho body, have you? I think it looks class. It's like a half body with a cage on the back. I'm hoping it'll reduce the the weight. The Jeep body, the Rubicon body, it's on at the minute's quite top heavy. So I'm hoping it'll improve the handling a little bit as well. Right, that is one fitted. And initial softness is pretty good. And as for side hilling, there's literally no roll in that whatsoever. That should make a huge difference. I just hope it does seem soft enough. We'll compare that, we'll pull the other wheel off and we'll do a comparison, see what's what. Set this out to the side. Hello Try Hard, how's you? I see you commented earlier on in the drift video. It's coming out, that was just the short version. The full version will be out later in the week. And we've also got another video coming out tomorrow to show what we'll get up to with a big SCX6 last weekend. That'll be out at 2 o'clock tomorrow, UK time. Right, let's just buzz this wheel off and we'll compare side by side the two wheels, and then we'll cut this live short because as I say, there's no point in me doing all the four wheels and boring you guys, but I just wanted to show you that I had them and how they fitted. Are you a local guy, Try Hard? Are you UK or USA or where are you from? In case you're only joining us, we are swapping out a set of Proline foams for a set of 3D printed foams by a place, you can find them on Facebook, does all sorts of 3D printing. He's called Small and Sound, and he will hook you up with something like this. So really looking forward to see what these perform like. And we'll find out tomorrow because we're actually going up a mountain. So Lee wasn't there today, was he not? Hello King Peter Blocks, how's it going? I think that's the first time I've seen the name. You must be new to the channel. Any guys, if you aren't subscribed, make sure and subscribe because we need as many as we can get. So right, as you can see, I'll set that out of the road so you can see. Overall size, height wise, no different width wise. You know what, they feel pretty much the same spongy wise. And then I hope you can, I don't know how it's going to look on camera here, but these things, if they just literally, I can't even hold it, they just fold to the side, whereas these have, that should make some difference. I'm actually pulling this one harder, which is the foam in it, or the 3D printed foam. So that should be the difference between the side hilling. Should have zero roll whatsoever. So that should make a massive difference. But as I say, no real different. And I think the technical term is called squishiness. So no real difference in squishiness, but literally cannot get the 3D foams to fold over at all. So there we have it. Oh, King Peter Blocks, right, you are the cameraman. What about you? How's it going, Pete? You've done a queer job and you will be featuring. I'll make sure you're on it, and especially the end credits whenever you tell everybody to like, share and subscribe. You certainly made the evening interesting anyway. Will you be coming up again sometime to the Drift Club? I'll have to get you to have a proper go. Brilliant, I'm glad you're watching, Pete. Right, I don't know if you guys want to hang about and watch me do another one. We've 7 people watching, but as I say, it's just going to be much of the same, fitting the same to them all and putting it on. I'm going to throw a bit of oil around the car to stop it doing its the axial squeak, and that's going to be about it. So if you haven't, go and check out the other videos. Make sure and be on at 2 o'clock tomorrow for the latest upload, and enjoy what we're doing with the crawlers. Tune in tomorrow. I will, if I can, go live from the Mourne Mountains. We'll try and get a bit of footage while I'm up there, and during the week I will try and get an upload of this thing going down the drift track with Pete the cameraman making a special appearance. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think I'll hold you guys any longer. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you want a set of these foams made, he doesn't just do SCX6 ones, he'll do 10 scale ones that size and stuff as well. Go and look up Small and Sound. After this is finished uploading, I'll actually put maybe a link, if I haven't already, down in the description. And that's it. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure and check back either tomorrow for the SCX6 video at Bow Hill, and make sure and come back next week and see how we get on up the Mourne Mountains. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time, and I'll do a full review of these and let you know how they get on. See you later, folks.